Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to What's New with ME, the only show where the news is wilder than my inbox at tax time. I'm your host, Ali Mehdaoui, the guy who reads all the headlines so you don't have to, and then wonder, why did I do that to myself? Tonight, we have 4 stories that make America feel like a Netflix limited series with too many plot twists and no season finales in sight. So buckle up. Let's talk healthcare fraud, immigration headlines, and maritime controversy. A presidential pardon that, well, let's just say it raises eyebrows all across Honduras and 2/3 of Twitter. Let's get into it. Segment 1, DOJ healthcare fraud takedown. All right, first up, the DOJ just pulled off the largest healthcare fraud takedown in U.S. history. I'm talking 324 defendants, 50 federal districts, 12 state attorney general offices, basically everyone except the guy who sells incense at the mall kiosk. They're claiming $14.6 billion in fraudulent schemes. Let me repeat that, $14.6 billion. I gotta be honest with you. If I knew healthcare fraud paid this well, I would have at least looked at the brochure. But here's the serious part. These weren't little scams. Fake medical equipment, fake telemedicine visits, fake generic testing, fake prescriptions, fake everything except the billing. The Fed seized $245 million in cash, crypto, luxury cars. They're basically rated a real-life Doctors Gone Wild episode. And the sad part, patients actually got hurt when scammers did this. People who really need healthcare get lost in the noise. Medicaid and Medicare get drained, and legitimate doctors get slapped with an audit because somebody out there billed for 900 wheelchairs in one patient. So yes, big win for the DOJ, but also yikes. The system is clearly way too easy to abuse. Segment 2, the third world country migration freeze announcements. Up next, the wait, what exactly does that mean story of the week. A few days ago, President Trump announced that the U.S. will permanently pause migration from third world countries. And immediately America collectively said, cool. So which ones? Because third world countries is not a legal term. It's not even a modern term. It's like saying we are banning dinosaurs starting today. Okay, love the energy, but which dinosaurs? And as of right now, let's be very clear. There is no official list, no executive order, no legal visa freeze, no published policy, just a statement, an announcement, a trailer for a movie that has not been filmed yet. Supporters are saying, finally, strong immigration protection. Critics are saying that's vague, discriminatory, and potentially unconstitutional. And immigration lawyers are saying, I guess we just wait because there's nothing to file yet. For now, it's policy intention, not policy in effect. So we'll keep watching because this one could turn into something very real very fast. Segment 3, the Pete Hegseth Boat Kill Challenge controversy. This is a headline that sounds like I made it up in fever dream. There are allegations that Pete Hegseth may have ordered a maritime strike on vessels and then a second strike when survivors were reportedly seen in the water. Let me tell you something. The news cycle has gotten so wild, I genuinely had to check that I wasn't reading a Call of Duty patch update. The facts right now, the strike happened in international water. The administration hasn't released public evidence. Some lawmakers are calling it potentially a war crime if the allegations are true. Others say, slow down, the info is classified, we don't know the full story yet. So basically, we have 2 camps. One camp, this is extremely serious. The other camp, we don't have enough information to jump to conclusions. And my camp, look, human life matters. Anytime you hear survivors in the water, your heart should pause. Let the investigations run. Let the evidence talk. But let's not normalize any operation that starts sounding like a TikTok challenge. Segment 4, the Trump pardon of Honduras ex-president Hernandez. And our final story, the headline that made every DEA agent clutch their coffee a little tighter. Former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernandez, convicted of drug trafficking and serving 45 years in the U.S. federal prison, was just granted a full pardon by Donald Trump and released immediately. Yup. that happened. And listen, I'm not here to judge the politics. I'm just here to acknowledge that this is some high-grade telenovela storytelling. Supporters of the pardon say the trial was political. The evidence may have been tainted or biased. Critics say this sends the absolute wrong message on drug trafficking and accountability, especially to Maduro. But the timing, Honduras has an election happening right now. Trump has endorsed a candidate from Hernandez's party. You do the math. Actually, don't. There's too many variables. Bottom line, this pardon has huge geopolitical ripples. It affects U.S.-Honduras relations. It impacts anti-drug credibility. It influences Honduran politics. It sets a major legal precedent. So we definitely are circling back to this story in the future. So, in summary, America just cracked open the biggest healthcare fraud case ever. Immigration might get paused, or it might not, because nothing is actually written down. A maritime strike is under serious scrutiny with half the facts still classified, and a former president of Honduras got pardoned faster than I can get customer support from Xfinity. I'm still waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, this country stays dramatic. If America had a Yelp review, we'd be 5 stars for entertainment and 1 star for clarity. Thank you for watching What's New with ME. Stay informed, stay grounded, stay compassionate. And remember, I don't pick sides. I just read the news and try not to lose my mind. Good night, God bless, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Still marketing your business like it's the Yellow Pages era? Welcome to ME Studios, where local solopreneurs and small business owners catch up with the digital world and take over it. We help you go from invisible to undeniable. Featured on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Plus, gain press exposure in over 100 to 300 major media outlets like Fox, ABC, CBS, NBC, and the CW. Right here in Eatontown, New Jersey, just steps away from the soon-to-be Netflix studios, our multi-unit facility is built for creators, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. Stop marketing like it's 1995. Start building your digital authority today with a team that gets it.